Well, when you get promoted to the Premier League with all of the riches on offer, what is the best way to spend the money? Is it stick or twist? Well, given that the three sides that came up last year went straight back down again, Ipswich are trying something different, spending over £100 million. Now, this is the team that beat Huddersfield on the final day to seal promotion. Now, apart from the goalkeeper, they're all still at the club, but such has been the overhaul this summer. This is what the team could look like against Fulham tomorrow. You've got Ari Muric, you've got Jacob Greaves, Dara O'Shea, Chidozie Ogbene, Sammy Schmodic, Calvin Phillips, Jack Clark, technically Amari Hutchinson, who made his loan permanent as well over the summer. And when so much has been made about Ipswich's identity under Kieran McKenna, are they in danger of drifting away from it? He says it gives them the chance to be competitive. Well, Richard Moss is from the Talking Town podcast, and he is with us now. Would you be competitive otherwise?
Good evening, guys. Well, if you look at when we got promoted, there was 75% of players that have played in League One. So, look, it's a massive overhaul. Is it a gamble? Yeah, probably, but it was needed. You know, we had to make these changes. When we played Liverpool, there was 7 out of the 11 who had played in League One. And, look, it's just the harsh reality of football. It's a shame, but it's needed. And will it work? I don't know, but I think we did need to make a lot of signings, and we spent 100 million. And there's rumours that it might be another signing coming tonight. Reece Nelson, we're after him on loan from Arsenal. So it's exciting times as a Town fan.
Yeah, it could be the knock-on effect of all the Sterling Sancho business that as well. Do you think it's a gamble, or given the fact that you've got promoted to the Premier League first time in 20 years, are you trying to give it your best shot? And you'll worry about maybe what happens, the repercussions of it later on?
Yeah, look, you get here as a football fan, you want to be competitive. You look at Luton last season, they done really well, but Town are a much bigger club than them. Our transfer record was £4.5 million, and that stood for over 20 years when we were last in the Premier League. So we've smashed that. We've made some really, really good signings, and you think we've probably signed some of the best talent that were in the Championship. Can they make that step up? That's what we hope they can do. You know, they're talented players. You look at Jacob Greaves, you look, Sammy Schmodic's got 31 goals for Blackburn, Jack Clark, great signing from Sunderland. But it is a gamble. But I think that's the market that we were shopping in. You know, we can't really afford to pay fees for players in the Premier League with the wages that are on. So I think we've done some really good business, and now it's down to Kieran to get them on the training ground and get them working in them patterns of play, because, look, we've had a really, really good team spirit. We've had the same sort of core of players for the last 2 years, and it's really sad when you see tonight players like Freddie Ladapo leaving the club, Marcus Harness has gone to Derby, George Edmondson. They'll go down in years to come as Town legends, but it's harsh, it is, but it's just the fact of you're in the top league and we want to make a mark. We don't just want to be here to make up the numbers.
Do you know, when I look at the signings, I think they're really good ones because of the development of the football club, the age from 18 to 24. Smodix is a little bit older, 28. Phillips is 28 and Ogbene 27. But I feel everybody's in the right age. What are your expectations as an Ipswich Town fan when you see these signings, and which player excites you the most?
Well, I think, Michael, expectation is, look, it's just staying in the league. It is. And I know it's really, really hard when you look at them teams last season. I think attacking-wise, I think we'll be all right because we've got a lot of talent there. You probably see the highlights from last Saturday at Man City. We went 1-0 up, which is probably the worst thing we could do. And then within like 3 or 4 minutes, we're 3-1 down. We're going to be brave. We're going to play out from the back. Will that be to detriment? Possibly, you know. But under McKenna, he's got a philosophy how he wants to play football. And I think as a fan, you want that. Signings that excite me. Look, for me, we've made 12 signings. Amari Hutchinson was a really big signing. The biggest signing for me was keeping hold of the manager in the summer, you know, because there was a lot of talk of United, Brighton and Chelsea chasing him. And if Kieran had gone, a player like Hutchinson, I don't think he would have come back to the football club, because obviously he came here last season. And it was his first season in men's football, over 50 appearances, 10 goals. For me, I'm looking here, Jack Clark's a player that really excites me, and I wanted him for a long while. But for me, Jacob Greaves, I think he's a really good player. There was I think Everton and West Ham are after him. I think he could go on and play for England. And he's a player, if we don't stay in this league, if we did get relegated, I think we signed him for 15 million. I think there's some add-ons there. We could easily double our money because I think he's that good. He's left-sided, centre-half, which I think there's not that many when you look around. But, yeah, look, it's really exciting. But I'm just hoping as a Town fan we're competitive. Fulham tomorrow, I know a lot of people are saying our season starts then. Look, that's a really, really hard game. And I think we just need to, even if we got a point tomorrow, get some points on the board. We've got 2-week international break. There's a few players going away on international duty, which really you probably could do with them staying. But look, it's exciting times. We ain't been here for 22 years. We were playing at Forest Green 2 years ago, and last Saturday we were playing at the Etihad. So It's a season you've just got to enjoy every single game, and whatever will be, will be.
So that is about all we have got time for. A reminder, the live text is still in full flow over on the BBC Sport website and app and will be well past midnight. The football news show's back every Tuesday and Friday. But from me and the rest of the team, thanks for watching.